Today was a bit rough. We've had worse days, but today was one of those woo kind of days. Don't get me wrong, I love homesteading. I wouldn't live any other way. And I craved this lifestyle whenever I wasn't living it. But there are some days you just can't prepare for. And I'm not trying to give you a sob story. I'm not trying to, get sympathy, or at least not too much sympathy. But days like today, you have to consider it before you jump into it to make sure that you are prepared to handle it. So what happened today? It was a great day. We had a friend over. It had been a friend weekend. So we were already kind of tired by the time it was time for evening chores. And we were out at the chickens and just kind of walking around outside. And it was a warmer day and we'd taken family pictures outside. So we were just all tired. We were ready to get the animals done and then come in, eat, and just have a chillax kind of evening. It did not turn out that way. Short version is we observed one of our hens had become impacted and she was prolapsing. What that essentially means is she was trying to lay eggs and wasn't being successful, and her body was having problems. Now, we had not seen it until today. In fact, the only reason I really checked her was because I saw extra poop on her back end. So if you see extra poop on the back end of a hen, you want to check to see if there's something going on with her reproductive system, because either they're sick or there's something caught most of the time. Anyway, since I saw that she was prolapsing, I knew there was nothing we could do for her and we needed to put her down. Now, she was walking around, she was acting fine, just kind of had her feathers ruffled, but it was not something that I figured would reverse on its own. It wasn't something we were prepared for or even thought that we could help her to get through. And we hadn't noticed it prior to this because I think she was one of the hens that recently have been sitting in the nesting boxes. So she had her back end away from us and we never saw the issue until it was too late. So we went ahead and had to do that processing unexpectedly. And while we were going to be going through all that process, we decided to do the rooster that we've been needing to send to freezer camp for probably about a year now. Finally got it taken care of, which is all well and good. Those were things that apparently needed to happen, but we weren't ready for it. We had to rush to get everything ready, get the dishes washed that were in there, so we had room to do the final preparations. We had to clean stuff off, move stuff around, get water ready to do the plucking, the scalding for the plucking, because I've tried not doing that and skinning them, and I don't like skinning chickens. So anyway, just things like that. It's now after 9 o'clock. Our friend left probably right before 6. And we've been doing this probably since about 6:30. And it's after 9. We got to feed the kids. We got to feed us. So, all that to say, homesteading is wonderful. I love it. I would encourage anyone and everyone to do it. Just know that if you do this lifestyle, sometimes things are thrown at you that you have to handle right then for it to be the best thing for your animals that you're caring for, or maybe even just for your property, like a pipe bursts or something happens unexpected and you've got to handle it right then. And you have to decide whether or not you're willing to force yourself to come up with the energy to take care of it. Because if not, maybe it's not worth that jump. Or just don't jump so big, choose something a little smaller. Just trying to give a little advice. Anyway, hope this helps somebody. I hope you'll have a wonderful day. God bless, and we will see you next time here at Kooker Hoofed.